What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 17 of the Famous Chili Podcast. Of course, we're back in our new studio. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out our TikTok, our Instagram, and our YouTube for all our content coming in the next couple of months. We have a lot of plans. This summer, and we're looking forward to spending it with you guys. First of all, there's something I want to talk about. Tonight is the night, guys. Celtics Heat Game 7. My boys are taking it. It's happening, bro. The first 3-0 comeback is gonna happen tonight.
You're tripping, bro.
Tonight.
History could be made. History
is going to be made.
I was really wanting the Heat. I wanted Heat to win, but then now that the Celtics have made that comeback, I don't know. I'm low key. I want that to happen. Like that.
Bro,
the 3-0.
Can I say something?
No.
Boston fans are like Cowboy fans, and let me be honest, okay? You guys. I'm not saying you guys have the right to be how you are because you guys have won, but you guys if the Celtics win, Nish, we're gonna have this kid over here just constantly pestering us, constantly annoying us. Do we really want that, bro? I want a number 2, Jimmy Butler. Okay. Oh my God. Also, Jimmy Butler. I don't want him on the wrong side of history. I want him on the right side. I want him to win. I want him to take the first ever play-in team to the finals, bro. That would be insane. And I don't want people like him.
Honestly, if you think about it, regardless of what happens, you're going to have history. Because then it's either playing teams go to finals or the first 3-0 comeback.
Yeah, but I don't want Boston to have the history.
Okay, yeah, but whatever it is, someone's making history in this this game.
I'll tell you right now, it's all about momentum, and the Celtics have the momentum right now. Because being down 3-0, you're thinking all hope is lost. But then they said, no, don't let us win one game. They won one game. They said, don't let us win another. They won another game. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo have not been playing their best these last 3 games because the Celtics have been on lockdown.
After the first 3, wasn't there big changes that coaches made to their playing style? Because they knew that was
Missoula did,
yeah. I think we just played a lot of tighter defense, and we moved the ball around a lot more. So I have to stop taking too many stupid
finally
shots.
doubling Jimmy now.
But he was still penetrating the defense through the fourth quarter of last game.
A lot of that was free throws.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but there was a lot of controversy on this last game. Had a lot of controversy at the end.
Dude,
with the 3 seconds
they
stuff.
low-key ripped off the Heat.
No, okay.
The seconds?
I know. And everyone's been saying, basically what everyone's been saying is that he got fouled at 2.78 seconds. His actual foul happened in 2.7, 2.8 seconds, but they reset the clock after the refs checked it to 3 seconds. And then the winning shot was made within those 0.2 seconds.
Not only that,
but that's normal though, right? They have to reset the clock because of any human error.
No,
the issue it's when the foul happens, but I think the difference was I think the foul did actually happen at around 3 seconds. People are saying it was at this second because people weren't able to tell when the actual foul happened. Yeah. But I'm sure who knows? The refs were refs could have been.
No, and also another thing is Jimmy Butler, the fourth quarter he came up late. He was 10, 11 points in the fourth quarter. Willed that team. They were down 7 with 2.5 minutes left. They came back. They're not stopping Butler. I feel Adebayo is definitely not playing well. I agree with that. He's definitely not playing well. But I feel Butler, he just has to be more assertive. I don't know what's happened. It's not even they're keying in on him. He's able to penetrate the defense, get into the paint, and score layups. He might not be a great shooter, even though in crunch time he's able to hit those threes. But he's just not being aggressive with his shots. He's shooting 10 shots a game, 12 shots a game. He should be at 18, 20 a game.
The pressure got to him, man. That's it. The pressure just got to him. I'm telling you right now. And going back to what you're saying about the clock situation, everyone has to realize that in game the refs make a certain decision is different than the day after, because then people have 24 hours to thoroughly look over the clock and everything and then compare it to the game.
But you know what's an error?
A game time decision is different than all that time to.
Oh, you know what else happened? Right as the buzzer was going off, the little banner in the bottom showed up. Miami takes 4-3. Yeah, and it said whatever. And they showed that. Or 4-2 at the time. Yeah, they showed that banner, and then he made that point on the buzzer beater. And then it changed, and they took it off. But they literally had Miami's. They said Miami goes to finals with the 4-2 lead.
They did say that.
And another thing. I don't know if it was a first. I don't know what quarter it was, but it was I think someone hit a 3 for the Heat, and it became 60. It was I think it was 60, right? The score was something to 60. He had 60. Scored a 3. Supposed to be 63, but the score went to 62.
Well, then because he might have been past the line.
No,
Yeah,
but
they
it was
didn't-
a 3. Like the referee's hand was up with a 3. It was 60. It was like it went from 60 to 63. Then it went to 62.
Did they fix it later? Or
They
no?
fixed it to 63, and then they changed it back to 62.
Well, it might have just been in contention whether he was over the line or
Yeah.
whatever.
I
That might
don't
have just
know.
been like they were
But
reviewing
just
footage
kept
back
it.
and
They just
forth.
kept it. So I don't know.
I don't think they would have done something that blatant.
Yeah, no, that something like that.
There's something.
yo,
There's so many
That's
things.
something
No,
that's
something that people can
foul
notice,
timing.
yeah.
Foul timing is like, oh, you can't fully
You can
tell when the
debate that,
full
yeah.
contact happens because you could be this close and you won't be able to tell if there's a foul.
Yeah.
Foot over the line, you take that shot and you can see where your foot is. So I feel like they wouldn't mess that up.
Exactly.
But yeah, like I don't know. There was a lot of contention in terms of like what people were saying about this last game, but now it's game 7.
Game 7.
Picks.
It's over, guys. Let's
Well,
be
okay, wait.
honest.
Before you do picks, real quick, despite who you think's gonna win, who do you think has better? Like, which team you think is better in that last
Celtics.
second?
The Celtics.
Celtics.
It's easy.
Okay,
The Celtics.
so-
we shouldn't have been down 3-0. I'm telling you
Yeah.
right now. Last game,
I was surprised it even got to this point.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, this could be
I
the-
thought they would have been leading the series the whole way.
I thought it was gonna be in 5.
Dude, I don't know.
I thought it'd be 6.
probably
yeah.
6. Yeah.
Okay.
Most likely by gonna be.
No, once it got to 3-0, I thought it was gonna be a 4. I thought they were sweeping. Once
Yeah,
it got
yeah,
to
yeah,
3-0.
double
I was.
When it was at
Double
3-0,
sweep.
and then the moment they hit the 3-1, then I was like, maybe it's not gonna
Maybe a
happen.
comeback.
Yeah.
You can't. Well, if you're up that much, you can't let a team win one game because the momentum shifts. Like especially in that last game, it was like me and like a couple guys like huddle around my small phone. Like I was absolutely shitting myself. I kid you not. That last point, Marcus Smart almost hit that 3.
I
It
know.
went inside, came out. Jason Tatum was on the other side to get the offensive rebound on the right side.
It's just
White
Mr.
was on-
Hairline himself, Derek White.
White, I'll give that man a hairline for what he did for my freaking team, man. But White was on the left side, so they had both offensive rebounds covered. The Heat made a stupid mistake by not thinking about the offensive rebound because they let that thing get wide open, and it was just an easy shot for White then after that. And I threw my phone. I went crazy.
Can you imagine like the amount of stuff that happened in 2.7 second span? Like,
Yeah, that's
so much.
wild.
So
Isn't that
Foul, shots, turnover,
Yeah.
and then that final shot, which
The
won
tip
them.
in.
I was a
Yeah.
little mad at Al Horford for that foul. Like that was so unnecessary.
was
All you have to do.
and they actually played themselves because it was gonna be a 2-point. It was gonna be 2,000, and then Celtics challenged. It became a 3.
Exactly.
So it was also Missoula's fault as well.
No, and on top of that, we also missed a free throw as well, and we would have been
Yeah.
up 3 anyways.
But like, regardless of who wins this game, I think the Nuggets are winning this
Yep.
championship.
I said it even last time. I literally said whoever wins the West is winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a question. Like
Yeah.
to just sweep the Lakers like that. Like
Yeah, Nuggets. I mean, West was a much harder conference.
Jokic
So
is
like,
just too much, man.
They're good.
I don't
They're
think they were a
good.
better conference in the regular season. I think in the playoffs they amped it
Yeah.
up.
no, yeah, for sure.
But they're beatable. Like you
Oh,
take the
yeah.
Celtics on this big winning streak. I honestly think the Celtics can have a chance to win a couple
But
games.
think about it. Nuggets
I
have
don't
also been
think so.
resting. They're gonna be
Not only
fully,
that,
healthy.
bro.
Yeah,
They're gonna
Nuggets
be
haven't
rested
played.
up.
Nuggets have like 3 different third options.
Yeah.
They have Jokic and Jamal. Then they have
Aaron
Porter,
Michael Porter.
Gordon, and then one other guy, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, who went for like 20 in 2 of the Lakers games. And like, dude, the Celtics are one of the most inconsistent teams. Like, I would not be
We are
surprised if today
That's
like
fair.
Tatum went 1 for 12 and shit the bed. Like,
Or like last game 7 hits 51 points.
yeah, but he's already been in 3 elimination
He's been in-
games.
yeah.
So, I don't know. But one thing that's really that like I give props to him is like each elimination game they've been stepping up.
They step
They-
up every time.
They step
But like
up.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna catch up to them. I'm taking the
Yes,
Heat.
or not yesterday. That performance that Celtics had was good, but it still wasn't like. I don't think it was like a crazy performance by the Celtics. 'Cause, okay, yes, they got crazy points at the end. Like it was, but it wasn't something where like the game wasn't like a wild game. Watching that game wasn't like I didn't see the Celtics like play insane. They were way better than they played in
It was
the
a
first 3 games.
close ass game.
No,
By
yeah.
the way,
Don't get me wrong. It was a close game and it was a good game, and it came down to that last point they made. However, I don't think it was like crazy playoff performance level. Like, I mean, I don't know. It was.
listen, I'm going to pull up the stats right now in front of you. Jason Tatum, 31 points. Jaylen Brown, 26 points. Marcus Smart, 21 points. And a stunning 11 points from Derek White. Al Horford at the same time has 7 rebounds and 2 assists. Like at the same time, like as an
Bro,
overall.
I'm sorry, Horford shit. He's dog shit.
That's not like
He's been doing.
Wait, those are
Shaq.
good
Look at his
stats. Yeah,
Look at his
but-
age and look at he's supporting our defense very well. He is the backline of our defense. Like we need him in our defense, otherwise we're losing every game. Literally.
You guys are also pretty good. I mean, like just overall, like you look at a Celtics like team.
We have a good defensive front,
They're always
yes.
good defensively.
it's good,
Like,
yeah.
Robert Williams, Grant Williams,
For
like,
sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
sure.
We'll see.
So
Today's the day.
Nish, who are you taking?
It's such a different
Shut
change.
up. Shut up. Shut up.
You're
Actually,
wearing
shut up.
green.
You're literally wearing the colors. Just say Celtics and 7 right now. Celtics and 7. Celtics
The 3%
and 7.
chance though. Miami's got a
Celtics and 7.
3% chance.
That's
Do it,
4%.
Nah, okay. Just because I want that to happen, I'll take Miami.
Shut up. Get out.
Yes, that's what
I'll take Miami.
I'm taking the Heat as well. Rishi, we don't need to shut up.
It's the Celtics. Listen, right here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, Celtics in 7. You saw it here. Well, actually, the game would have already happened, but I still predicted it before the game. Just know this right now. It is currently 5-12 on the day before the game. Rishi Mehta predicted the Celtics winning Game 7.
EST.
Rishi, I'm just saying, if you're wrong, I think we're going to have to do what we did to Prem with the Eagles-Giants, man. It might be time to bring it back. You might have to get the clown on you, man, if you get this wrong.
Yeah, bro.
You're talking big talk here, man. Like, I don't know, man. I'm honestly really, I have no idea with this one. Everything points to the Celtics winning it. They are the better team. But just something about it, I just feel like the Heat are gonna clutch.
He
up
has
and win
Jordan's long lost son, bro.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay?
Jimmy Jordan.
Jimmy Himmy Jordan, bro. Okay.
Jimmy Himmy Horton is taking it. Jordan is taking it. I'm telling you, okay, here's the thing. I honestly don't think, even though I want Heat to win, I'm gonna say Heat right now. I will be completely honest. Celtics have a very good chance. It's not
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no shit.
yeah,
favorites.
yeah.
Rephrase your statement.
I'm not like
Rephrase your
saying.
statement.
Huh?
Celtics have the best.
No,
chance.
they have a better chance. But
the best chance to win this game.
There's two people.
man,
Better is
there's
the
two
same as
people,
best.
so
Yeah. Wait. This is
I wanna
the
hear you say
same.
it. I wanna hear you say it.
Semantically, they have a better chance.
They have the best chance of winning this game. I want to hear you say
That's
it.
not a thing.
That's
Just continue.
okay. Whatever. This is
Say it right
Bros
now.
Bros is trying to hype his
Yeah.
team up. But okay, yeah. I think that the only reason I want that to happen is just for the Heat to take that 3%.
Yeah.
But
wait, all right. You didn't give us your picks though.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with my gut feeling and say the Heat.
Yeah.
Yo,
Alright.
let's go.
By the way, guys,
All
I know
the
we're
haters.
hypocrites because
All the haters.
we all took the Celtics before the series,
Yeah.
but no one expected.
No.
them to win.
I took Heat before.
I took
Didn't
Celtics.
Oh no, I
We all
We
took
also Celtics.
Yeah,
we
I
also
think
Celtics.
Because no, I that's the thing. Everything Celtics should win this.
Yeah.
There's nothing it shouldn't have gone to this point. But that's why something in me is just saying the Heat will somehow win this and
Yeah.
it'll be this crazy miracle.
Yeah. Speaking of Jordan though, LeBron saying he was gonna retire.
I don't want to hear this debate again, bro.
No, we're not debating. I'm just saying LeBron retiring. I know a lot of people are debunking it. I know he wants to see Bronny, where I play with Bronny on the floor, but doesn't that what do you think his comments really meant?
He's not retiring.
He's not.
Okay, but what do you think it
I
meant?
think he's
then?
just being vague, man. He does that's just a normal comment. I feel like you can
Tom
talk,
Brady
you know?
maybe said that 40.
But Tom Brady retired and came back 10 times.
Yeah, he.
One time, by the way, but he also every year I would go into the next year scared that Brady's gonna retire.
Yeah.
Especially after Super Bowl, and I'm like, oh, he's had 4 Super Bowl wins. He must be done now. He's like, yeah, we'll see what the future holds. Who knows what the future has for me? Comes back, wins the Super Bowl next year.
Difference
You
is
know what I'm saying?
Brady showed that he was slowing down by the time he retired. He retired at a decent. Arguably, Brady retired late. He should have retired his last Super Bowl win and just stopped.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he still did pretty good.
he did.
Yeah,
he
I
did.
mean, yeah, but
But I think LeBron has absolutely zero reason to retire. The way he's playing, the way he performed in Game 7,
On one leg.
bro, that's what I'm saying.
Christ.
He's what 38, 39 now, and
30,
he's
almost 39.
yeah, and he's the best player on that team. At that age, he's still dominating, man.
I actually have,
there's
a lot
zero
to say
reason for
about
him to
this, yeah.
stop. He should go on and play with his son like he originally planned.
He should
I
play.
was this is two things I was thinking. One, I think it was a shot at Rob Pelinka. That was I like the roster I had, but we need a third solid piece, a third really good player, right? Because D'Lo's not getting it done. Number 2, it was a shot at Anthony Davis. That was get your shit together. Because this guy is 31. I remember over the last few years, they were he could be the best power forward of all time after he won the championship, to now he's a top 10 player in the league. His expectation went from up here to where it shouldn't be. He's a generational talent. He should be at a point where he's regarded as one of the best players who've ever played this game.
There's few people who can actually defend him and actually lock him
Yeah,
down.
and no one says anything about his game. No one ever says anything. He can't do this. He can do everything. The problem is he's not durable. He doesn't stay in shape during the offseason. This is what a lot of people in ESPN say, right? Or a lot of people talk shows say. They're LeBron stays ready, AD gets ready.
Yeah.
There's a difference, right?
That's a great point.
AD gets ready 2 weeks before the season, a month before the season. LeBron is always in shape. In the middle of July, when he's doing his fucking Taco Tuesday shit, right? That night, if he's gonna play a game, he'll play it. Like he's in the shape to run 94 feet down a court and be able to play. Anthony Davis is not like that. He's 8 years younger than LeBron James. He has no excuse.
It's the mindset.
He's making all that money, right? He's doing all that, and it's not like before in the 40s and like 30s and 40s where NBA players had to do part-time jobs, right? They're literally making millions of dollars. All you gotta do is stay in shape. You can't do that? That's pathetic, bro, in my opinion.
I mean, I don't even think there's a conversation about AD. LeBron is not stopping here. He's not stopping this season. He's coming back for a season, maybe a second season, maybe even a third. He's hungry to win another.
And the bag that's gonna come with it is over $100 million.
Exactly.
But what if he stays to play with Bryce Maximus as well, man?
Nah, he wouldn't do that. That's too.
I don't know.
How old's Bryce? How old's Bryce?
He's ninth grade.
No, he's ninth.
He's
grade.
in 9th or 10th
Or
grade.
10th, yeah.
Fuck yeah, he's not making it till then.
Yeah, it's another 3-4 years for that. So.
But Bronny going to USC, that's cool.
I think so. So I was listening to Paul George's podcast, right? And he had DeMar DeRozan on, who went to USC, and he's like, Bronny is the perfect person to come to USC
Easily.
because of two reasons. One, when you think of USC, you think of two things. It's next to the Staples Center because it's in the middle of LA.
And scams.
Oh, okay. Then three things. That's actually the first thing you think of. Two, LA, and then three is the football team and OJ, right? So having a huge player come, right, will kind of bring the basketball side of it to life, number one. Number two, it's not only Bronny coming, it's the number one point guard in the country named Isaiah something coming. Dennis Rodman's son's also in that class who's coming. So they have these three people, and they're all going to be one and done, right? Which is fine, but at least this year they're going to bring late. On top of that, their best player from last year's returning, who averaged 17.5 points a game. So USC's in a really good spot, and I think, like, Bronny's the best person to come and kind of bring USC to the forefront of college basketball.
Where do you think Bronny's going to go? Because a lot of people said he was being overhyped, but over the last year, he's actually developed really well. His game's developed really well. And he's actually looking like he could be, just even without his relation to LeBron, he would have been like a top 10 pick at this. I think he could be. So now if you factor in the fact that wherever he goes, LeBron goes, where do you think he's going to go?
I mean, that's like kind of hard to say because like
There's
it
a
all
lottery.
depends. It's 2 years from now in the draft lottery, and like there's too much, right? But like, I think
Where would he fit in best?
fit in best. That's a good question.
Or give a range of like the pick number, like top 5, top 10, where you think it would be.
I always have a feeling that he'd play well in the Rockets. I don't know. His combination with what was his name?
Jalen Green and the new guy. What's his name?
I actually don't know, dude.
Jabari Smith.
Is that what his name is? Because by the way, the Rockets are so irrelevant that nobody even knows on that team, bro.
Because they're rebuilding after James Harden left.
Yeah.
But Magic, same team, same way. Detroit Pistons, all of them. They're always.
I can't imagine LeBron playing for like the
Orlando.
Magic. Yeah.
He said he was gonna retire if he went there. Remember? I don't know about where he fits, but I think that like LeBron. What's interesting to me is like, if they do end up playing together, do you think LeBron would make Bronny start?
Yeah.
You think so?
Bronny is. Yes.
I don't think so. Like for the betterment of Bronny, right? Because Bronny's not 6'9" powerhouse.
That's true. He's
For
pretty
his
short,
development.
actually. He
For
is
his
pretty
development,
short.
yeah. I think he'd be a point guard or a shooting guard.
What does he play right now?
I think the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and he can shoot way better than LeBron.
You know, it'd be a crazy story. You know, what about LeBron's return to the Cavs with Bronny?
That would be the
People are saying that.
People
are
But
saying
how would the Cavs wouldn't have that high of a picture?
They would not.
With Donovan Mitchell, and they're not.
And
Getting,
it wouldn't.
like,
Also, they don't. They like it just wouldn't work because they're already their own. They've kind of moved on from LeBron. They have their own. They have Donovan Mitchell, Isaiah Mobley, or Evan Mobley, one of the two. Then they have Darius Garland, bro. Yeah. Those guys are nasty. They're too good.
They would be unbeatable if they had LeBron.
Jared Allen.
On top of that, like
I don't know about unbeatable.
Dude,
they're
unbeatable.
Dude.
They'd be unbeatable, 100%.
What do we say about the Nets? What do we say about the Suns?
The Nets?
The Suns.
Okay.
I'm talking about the Suns with KD. You know.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're
unbeatable
right.
team.
You never know with
the
these
league.
like super.
You never
teams
know,
these
man.
days.
Suns. I'm telling you, right now, Suns are never making. They're never gonna win the chip, because I love Booker. He's one of my favorite players in the league. too thin. CP3 is declining. He's not a third. He's not a viable third option.
Nah, I can't even.
He's not even. I hate to say that because I love CP3.
I hate when people shit on CP3, man.
I love him,
My dad hates CP3. He
Why?
literally calls him a loser and like a failure, even though he always like because he'll make the playoffs, but he'll never win. So by that definition, he says he's a loser.
Jesus Christ,
bro. When we brought up the Giannis thing,
immigrant parents, not
bro, 100%. Man.
No, but he's completely right.
Me and my brother brought up the whole Giannis thing that he talked to the reporter about how like this season's not a failure.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, it is a failure.
No,
I was like,
for
oh
sure.
my god, that's so funny.
That's so funny, bro.
You know who second place is? First loser.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No one remembers the second guy who went to the moon. Only the first person.
Yeah.
Buzz Aldrin.
They're never gonna remember you. They're only gonna know Jason shit.
Oh, that's great, man.
That's messed up.
That's
bro.
crazy.
That's actually messed up.
No, yo.
Nah, apologize, bro.
Dude, something about this seat is starting. It's like a beef seat. Dude. Whoever sits in this seat just starts beef on this podcast.
Throw back to Arjun's beefs, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. No, but yeah, I mean, I think that if they are playing together, it'll be like fun to watch. You're like seeing that like if they're on the court at the same time, it's
That'd
not
be
even if they don't play well together. Like who knows?
I don't know if Bronny's skills are gonna translate to the NBA.
Dude,
I don't think.
the IQ will always translate. IQ and defense will always
I
When
translate.
just
you're
think-
raised by LeBron James,
Yeah, dude,
you spend your
he's-
whole life with the basketball in your hands.
Dude, I feel like he's
You're gonna
small, bro.
He is small.
He's
small.
6'4".
He's small, but
Not
like
even. I think he's like 6'2".
No, he's
6'2", I'm pretty sure.
No.
Ooh, no
6'2",
way.
6'2". He's like
He's
6'3".
6'4".
He's 6'3".
But like the thing is like he can also jump really high. He's
What's
literally
his heat?
googling it
What's
right
his-
now.
I'm googling it right now. I
Like
need to make
6'2",
sure.
yeah.
He's 6'2".
So that means he's
6'2".
really like
Stupid.
6'1".
Stupid. Stupid.
If it says 6'2", he's really like 6'1" then.
Yeah, and then the NBA
Jesus.
that's like 5'4".
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
That is
wild.
really short.
He's very short, is what I'm saying. So I don't think
he's
his
fucked.
physical
I'm
skills
sure.
will
Not
translate.
like
to
Bryce
the NBA.
Maximus though.
Bryce is crazy.
Bryce
Maximus.
Bryce had he had a
I
LaMelo
love
type
Bryce,
of growth
man.
spurt, bro.
I love Bryce. Bryce Maximus.
Bryce, I'm Batman.
I thought Bryce was gonna be a type of player or a type of guy who just didn't want to play basketball.
I thought that also. I thought he. I mean, but the thing is, it's because we're all looking at the like James family right now because of Bronny. But like, so that's why we're thinking like, oh, Bronny's kind of overshadowing Bryce. But Bryce is like 4 years younger. But you don't realize that because he looks like he's the same
He's
age.
tall, yeah.
Yeah.
He's literally
That's
tall.
why, like, I didn't realize he was even a freshman. So, like, just by thinking that, seeing how he's playing now as a freshman, he could be insane also.
I have a feeling it might be like
could
the
be
Ball brothers situation
Yeah.
where like
Yeah.
LaMelo is the youngest but the best brother
Yeah.
currently. I mean, who knows with Lonzo? You know, Lonzo was a big what if.
I texted in the group chat. So I was like, bro, Lonzo might not play in the NBA ever. That's crazy.
so
I think
sad, man.
what happened to him is I don't think it's the same thing, but it's very like comparable to Todd Gurley.
Wait, what
with this-
happened?
Because so he had like 3 or 4. So, Lonzo tore his meniscus.
Yeah.
Then his surgery didn't go well. So then he got another surgery. Now, like, that's why he had to sit out the 2022-2023 season.
Okay.
Then he got he had to get like new cartilage in his knee.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like he had to do his knee over.
Joint
again.
injuries are insane.
He's
Like you
getting
can.
injured so often.
And Todd Gurley had he had a degenerative knee. So like every time he'd run, parts of his
That was
tissue would
sad.
go away.
Yeah.
Dude, Todd Gurley is maybe one of the biggest what ifs ever in the NFL history.
It's not even
Really,
his fault.
Who knows how well he could have done if he continued to play, bro?
Who knows how many more fantasy leagues
I would have drafted. I would have drafted him this year. I would draft him this year. By the way, none of you are touching Justin Jefferson. He's mine. I'll say
I
it right
mean,
now.
we're all able to touch whoever.
Thanks
we
for-
want.
thanks
to whoever we want.
That's a big one. That's a huge
Consent.
Wow.
All I'm
That's a
saying
huge
is he's
pause.
mine this year.
Huh?
He's mine. I'm willing to pay.
Get ready to
telling us.
drop your whole bag on him.
Yeah, you're gonna be fighting like
We're doing
Monday.
auction. This time I have like
Who knows?
We're doing what?
Who knows?
Auction.
Oh yeah, we're doing
I
auction.
might just be messing with them to get Justin Jefferson. I might get who I want all along.
Dude, here's the thing
All
though.
along.
Everyone on this year's auction that we do is basing it off of what happened last year,
Which is awesome.
And there was a very clear advantage last year. But thinking that out, it might
Not
like
really.
No,
that was
no.
pretty much everyone's first time auction.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
very clear
Hold on,
advantage to a
hold on.
strategy. There was a very clear strategy advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, and
We all
given
know what that
Are you just
is.
saying like in terms of who actually had a strategy? And who
No.
didn't?
I'm saying
There was a
saying-
very clear like.
Okay, I mean, I guess it's open. We've talked about it before.
Yeah.
So
Just
waiting was a
yeah.
strategy last year because everyone was
Yeah.
spending money off those first like 2-3 rounds, right? But because everyone in cumulative knows that this year, it might be a full flip where even if someone picks up a huge person in the first few first few rounds of their draft, they might not raise the bet
Real
high
quick.
enough.
Monday, we're talking about you.
No, but you know what? Do you understand what I'm
$50
saying, right?
Patrick
People,
Mahomes, guys.
if enough people
$50.
start waiting to the end, you're gonna get to the last few rounds, and then everyone's gonna be needing to pick up
Splurging,
players.
yeah.
And then it's even worse.
You get
Bad
the first,
players and.
you'll have the first few people picked up for way lower than expected, and then the last year are gonna be way
But
way
now
higher.
it's a conspiracy because now you just said this, and now everyone's gonna know that.
No, I'll tell you right now.
We're not.
I'll tell you, Matt, right now, no matter what you say, it's gonna end up being the same situation. The people who end up going first are gonna put like Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's gonna go for like $80.
Human nature is very strong.
It depends what's first, because it depends if it's someone who's like a little bit more impulsive and not
League manager can rig it if he wants to.
Well, no, yeah, that's the thing. Like we're like humans are naturally impulsive. We're gonna see
anti-corruption
like
fantasy league, bro.
Like if I'm there, I'm nominating a top player right off the bat.
Yeah.
Because I know if I'm not interested in them, I'm gonna let people drain out their money. That's why I offered up Patrick Mahomes because I knew I didn't want him, and I knew someone's gonna pay ridiculous money for a quarterback that early.
Yeah.
$50.
That's very early for a quarterback, and so I thought I'll throw him in here because someone's not gonna understand. And
But then the issue is you start running. If everyone starts running that, you start running out of those top players pretty quick.
Exactly.
That's
why
why
everyone's gonna.
That's why I dropped. That's why I dropped like.
That's why we know our friend group pretty well, and not everyone's gonna do that.
Honestly, I dropped like a Harrison Butker here and there in the first couple rounds.
I dropped Trey Lance and I picked him up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll take the opposite strategy of you. I still waited to the end to start picking up people, so we like were successful in that. But I had the opposite idea where instead of putting up someone big, I'll take someone small. No one's gonna outbid me, and I only have to drop one on it or whatever.
The main
so I took Trey Lance, and then I ended up taking him for whatever it was.
The only reason waiting worked out this year is because people just generally forgot about people.
Didn't understand how.
Because it's very
different. A large number of us too.
It's very different when you're not doing it through
Like an electronic,
because
you can't
don't see the list.
the
you have to do it
ranking.
yourself.
Yeah.
So you don't see who's marked off. That's why Mark Andrews fell down to one of the last picks, and I got him.
I had it open on my computer. I was crossing names out.
This year, last year I didn't have time. This year I'm actually doing my research. I'm gonna be prepared this year.
Dude, I'm gonna start running some like algo bot or something to find me the best stats.
Guys, chat GPT.
GPT picks.
Can we have like a separate team like just for ChatGPT's picks?
We have 12.
Like a team itself.
Just make
We have 12 people.
Have ChatGPT play in our league.
Well,
no, here's the thing. ChatGPT apparently very recently was announced that they're gonna add internet access to maybe not the current GPT model, but they're doing it on the. It's not gonna be like API access, but you're gonna get it on the interface, the web interface. When you search, there's gonna.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
They've already started releasing plugins. So you can like connect it to Wolfram Alpha, OpenTable.
Oh my god!
So it already has plugins to external like third-party services, and now they're also making it so that it's gonna be connected to internet soon, and that's a game changer.
Man.
It's a takeover.
ChatGPT, man, please just like leave us some jobs,
dude. And on top of that, they were ChatGPT's CEO or one of their, I don't know who it was.
Elon Musk is one of their founders.
Yeah, no, OpenAI's.
Elon is part of OpenAI's
founders. Yes.
Really?
Yes. But that's not what I was saying. I was saying.
Wait, what? Elon, I swear, has been like denouncing this whole stuff.
No, he has been.
He's been saying how AI is moving.
Well, no, okay.
This is
what I was going to. Right? There was just very recently the CEO of ChatGPT went to court or went to, I don't know where he was, but he was talking about. Not like that type of court. Like he was in court about what we should do with AI, and so basically the government was saying like, "Yo, AI is bad. Like it could take jobs and everything." And he was just agreeing. He was like, "Yeah, I know it could. We agree." And what ended up happening was, the government wants to figure out a way to like, release AI in a way that it's not just taking over all of our lives immediately. You gotta slow the production and release of it. You gotta figure out like limitations on it. But the government itself, like. Government's full of 70-year-olds that don't understand technology in the first place. So they don't understand how to do this. They want to hire a company like OpenAI to make these these lines and draw these lines in the sand for the government.
But is it okay for the government to be this involved in like a private business?
Well, the thing is like we monitor internet, we monitor like the government, meaning they monitor the internet, they monitor like a lot of tech. The UK just released, or I think it was like earlier this year, but all mobile devices, or actually all electronically charged devices in the UK, if they're charged by a port, they have to be charged by USB-C by the end of 2020, or starting at the end of 2024. Nothing can be released in the UK. And so Apple actually went and was like, hey, we will comply. But the idea is like, the way they'll comply is not by like adding USB-C to iPhones, but rather removing the port altogether and making it MagSafe. Yeah. That's still complying because
they're adding USB-C ports to the iPhones now.
No, we don't know that yet. It hasn't come out. The 15 model hasn't. Well, that's 15. Maybe they will, but the idea is that they only have to do it till 2024. They only have to do it starting 2024.
What's the significance?
So a lot of people, so a lot of people think that like even Marcus Brown, he's been saying like, what he thinks is the next 2 years they'll really, really push MagSafe. So instead of getting like Lightning in the box, they'll get MagSafe instead. So everyone's starting to be forced to use MagSafe from this year and then 2024. And by the end of 2024, the idea is that if they aren't able to like, if MagSafe has been pushed far enough to where it's in use, then they'll switch completely to MagSafe and remove the charging port anyways. It takes up a lot of space and it makes sense. I personally would not want it to leave because I like value it low key, but it's like something that's highly in contention, removing it completely.
Also, like now, like ChatGPT has gotten to a point where like there's different versions of it for different tasks. Like we were talking about this off air, but like there's like Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan starting to develop Index GPT, which literally picks stocks. Like I'm going to find that's literally my job. Like I'm like I should have been a doctor at this point. Like
I'm not gonna lie, Index GPT is exactly like my dream thing to kind of like work on, like the things that actually like.
Thanks, sorry, appreciate it.
Well, no, that's what I do with
That's what
quant
I'm
too.
saying. That's because that's quant. That's
quant.
literally
Like,
quant dev. That's quant dev.
It's
That's
what we all are going into.
Like
That's-
if you're a
literally
swing
what
quant dev, you're working on the
always to be.
systems
Yeah,
behind
I
trading, and then if
Yeah.
you're a trader,
Yeah, I
if you're
guess.
working in like
Yeah, that's always been like.
So I guess
that's
it's just
always
like
been the issue.
another market.
Well, yeah, but that's not taking your job.
That's
It
not
dep-
taking
it
away my
depends
job
which
at
side
all.
You're on.
Yeah,
like
doesn't-
quant
yeah.
has been around forever. It's just now, if anything, this is getting rid of the quant jobs. If anything,
If anything,
no,
yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest
That's
with
the
you.
wrong misconception because everyone's like, "Oh, it's gonna take my job. It's gonna take
It's
my
not.
job."
It's not.
because it'll take out like the small minimalistic
Yep.
tasks,
I
which then you are
disagree.
forced to do all the brute
I
force
very
tasks.
strongly
You
disagree.
still need human compliance to go over
Wait,
big
can I-
issues.
wait,
Like
Can I
You
give,
go, you
can
go.
I give an example of what he's talking about? For example, like when it comes to like finance, right? Like a lot of these banks are using GP or ChatGPT to get rid of those tasks like reordering spreadsheets, making them a lot more organized. Again, those analysts that spend 90 to 100 hours, right? Instead of that, they can now focus their time on actual presentations, actual pitches,
Right.
instead of doing meaningless work
Exactly.
that they don't want to do.
I agree,
right?
but hear me out. How long has ChatGPT been out? How long has the AI revolution per se?
That's the scary part because
Think
of
about
how
how
fast and how
ChatGPT
much it's
itself
done.
has been out for 6 months, and you can honestly, I think it's a very arguable standpoint to say the AI revolution only started 6 months ago. Yeah, people were working on AIs for years now.
They were
on
only
different,
talking about it.
Yeah. Think about how much AI has been in our news starting from that first release of ChatGPT. That first week where it hit a million, the quickest platform to hit a million
can't
users
believe
ever in human history.
Yeah.
That's wild. And the fact that this much innovation has come in 6 months of ChatGPT being released, think about what it takes in 5 years. The dot-com bubble, which happened in 2001, I think something like that will eventually happen with AI. 3-4 years down the line, AI will be in much heavier use than it is now. There will be a bubble. But think about how much the internet has changed the world. The difference is, internet can only do so much. Humans, the computers that the internet was like being used for, yeah, it took away jobs like, mail carriers or whatever you need to do that like physical interaction, and it put it on the internet. But AI is capable of that higher intelligence work. Like AIs are capable of the same work that humans can do. There's no job realistically that can't be replaced by an AI conceivably. That's the thing. Doctors are the one.
Yeah.
They're the.
Even
I believe,
lawyers.
No, lawyers can be.
See, the thing is,
Lawyers
I would
can't,
argue,
no.
I would argue doctors kind of could, but
They
it's just,
could.
it's just
Surgeons
they,
already are.
They wouldn't though,
Exactly.
Yeah, you
because
need that
a
human.
person
Yeah.
isn't gonna want to ever trust the AI to do.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
But here's the
They
thing.
could do the job.
Okay,
There's
could easily do the
privacy
job.
issues that
Things-
come along with it.
There's
That's
yeah,
the
privacy
problem.
issues. I agree, but lawyers, one for sure can, because
I don't think they will.
No, here's the thing. A lot of the lawyer's job, a lot of lawyers' job is like that unique factor, like looking at a case from a different point of view and whatnot. But a lot of the mundane aspects of a lawyer's job will be taken. A lot
That's
of
not what I'm saying.
writing reports. A lot of
That's a completely
You
different
clearly
aspect.
have not
That's
watched
help-
Suits yet.
That's helping
My
you
boy.
with your
No,
job.
here's
That's
the
helping
thing.
with your job. That's not taking your
okay,
job.
but anything that helps you with your job can take from your job, and I'll explain why. If you're able to take what takes 100 hours to do this work, and AI is able to do most of it and do 75% of that work for you, and it only takes you 25 hours to now do that work, you don't need as many lawyers. You don't need 100,000 lawyers if there aren't a need
my
for
point,
100,000
my point
lawyers.
is like it's not gonna be like completely like obsolete, right? Because at the end of the day, a lawyer has to appeal to a jury, right?
Yeah, I agree.
A robot cannot do that.
Okay, but the difference is a robot can write you that script and give you the information to be able to do that. A robot can, AI.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right now, if you think about how much ChatGPT can do, given the fact that it's trained on a very diverse amount of data, it is not a specific task bot, right? When you create specific task bots, like think about AI music artists. I'm sure the music industry is like trembling right now. All you need is one person every generation to be a great artist, and you can mix that, change that in hundreds of different ways to create like an infinite number of songs.
I want to talk about the music side of it real quick because Kendrick recently did like a feature on a Beyonce song, I believe it was, and he kind of addressed the whole AI music.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, there was like a lyric in there, right?
Yeah. So I don't remember the exact lyric, but he was pretty much talking about how you have no reason to worry about AI if you're someone who actually builds content into your music because you're talking about something authentic to yourself. And that's not something that can actually be replicated. But the people who, like the Drakes of the world, who aren't exactly putting something as meaningful. I mean, I'm not going to say Drake doesn't put meaningful stuff, because I'm sure he does have songs.
A lot of Drake hate these last couple episodes.
But I'm just saying, like, someone who's constantly trying to make something new, constantly addressing things of the times, constantly putting their own experiences into every little bit of thing, and the artistic style of certain things, it can't always be replicated. It's not possible.
I agree. It's not perfectly replicable. But the difference is that personal twist can come from other places. A lot of what Kendrick might talk about in his music is stuff that people have talked about on the internet. You know, it's not like Kendrick is not the only person facing the same issues as what he's talking about in his song.
The way he says
yeah, sure, of course. If Kendrick writes 10 songs and the AI learns off of these songs, and artists like Kendrick write a bunch of songs, you know, any similar artist that's writing songs in that way and is talking in that way about their experiences, that's training data for the AI. And once you have that, you have no longer need for that person in the same way.
No,
yes,
it's very different when it comes to art or anything or content or anything that way, because people are always going to look for like real human connection in that.
Exactly.
Dude, that's the thing.
But there's one point you're missing, bro.
We're 6 months into this.
You can mimic it to an extent. Yes, AI is completely context dependent, but all these like effective cues which they're looking for are completely ambiguous, right? There's so many like factors that you have to bring in, like cultural context, historical context, human emotions.
But what he's saying is what Nishk is saying is like initially, yeah, that's fine, but once they get that data, they're gonna be able to analyze it to mimic exactly what you're saying.
We haven't even like. Here's the thing about what I think the scary part of AI is that it's not like you don't need humans to consistently be building these new AIs. Once you get a few really good models that are good at finding, parsing, and then training other models, AI can literally, it's like an infinite feedback loop where once you create an AI that's able to do that, you're infinitely able to make better and better content, and it's literally exponential growth on like in terms of that.
That's literally what Tesla is.
It's like
what to basically like. Sorry to like kind of
you're
go
good,
around, but like Elon Musk literally has an AI in each and every Tesla model, which basically is a chip, and that's where everyone's like, oh, this like Tesla's an automotive company, why is its stock value so high, right?
Someone watches Kevin O'Leary, man.
Yeah, man. How do you know about that?
Kevin O'Leary.
That was like this was like a
data company.
It was like a 3-year-old. A while ago. But basically, it was like. It's a data company. Sorry. But
this is literally the TikTok. I see TikTok. Anyone gets Japanese like
anytime someone like literally is just like saying word for word the TikTok, I just have to say it.
It's literally what he said. It was literally what Kevin, because his son actually explained it to him how like the chip, every mile that a Tesla car drives, it goes back in that infinite feedback loop to Tesla, its model, as well as like how they manufacture the car to constantly be improving the product, right? Which is why its true value doesn't come from the car itself, it comes from the chip.
I completely agree that humans are not replicable at this point with our current and what we envision with AI. They're not yet. But think about when the what's it called? The internet was first made. 1980s, late 1980s, or mid 1980s, whatever. That's like 3-4 years ago with AI. AI has been around since the early 2000s, but it was basic neural networks. It was basic levels of like binary classification models and whatnot. 5 years ago is when I'd say even the smallest things started popping off. ChatGPT, the first version of like GPT-1 was only made like I think just over 5 years ago.
But I think your points are valid, but I feel like the internet, like jobs were lost. A lot of jobs were also created, number one.
Oh, yeah,
number
for sure.
two,
but the difference is between what they are. The internet became a tool. AI is more than just a tool.
But that's where I feel like the government or other entities should come in and stop, right?
Trust me, I believe the government should come in and stop it. I think limiting AI is very important in terms of humanity's future. Yeah. And so I think if AI gets limited, we are in a better position.
Way better spot.
But I'm saying if you just let like history run its course right now and don't let humans do anything about AI, the limitation that AI will have is hardware and robotic limitation. And not even hardware in terms of being able to train AI, The hardware is it being able to go and do stuff in the real world without a human being there to do it.
Yep.
But once we
Eventually
reach those
it'll
levels,
get there.
yeah,
It'll
and
get
eventually
there.
that's gonna be the limitation.
But you have to think about, okay, let's look at like a dystopian future. You guys seen like the movie like iRobot
Yeah,
or like the
yeah, yeah.
Matrix, right? You see futures like that where you see AI take over and everyone forgets that there's a level of trust. Like though we want to use AI as a tool, I'm sure if we get to a point where we're like on the tip of AI taking over, humans themselves as a community won't allow AI to take over, because I know personally I'm like, oh, I love using AI as a tool. I use it every single day in my daily life, but I don't want it like defining who I am. I don't want it like, you know, like taking over from my capabilities. Yeah.
I don't think AI is gonna take over as it like we see in like these dystopian movies, but the difference is all you need is these AIs to be trained in all you need is this one really rich guy to have the capabilities to do this, and he no longer has the need for workers. You no longer have the need for, like, entrepreneurship changes in its like its whole scale, because now you no longer need those humans. Humans are like the slaves eventually.
But then it's gonna be like a bigger story. Like, oh, like are we limiting our capabilities by not stopping AI, but limiting?
You are.
But I feel like it's for the better benefit for civilization.
If the government gets involved, you are 100% limiting the world's capability. Think about how much more productive you would be. It's undeniable. AI will be infinitely more productive than we would be. But we would limit it for the betterment of humans.
Exactly.
You know, but you can't deny that we would be better off as a country.
We wouldn't be better off. Our civilization would be better off. We wouldn't, because a lot of people.
Yeah, as in like human advancement would be better. Human life would not be better.
Life would not be better. I'm speaking strictly off of like an economic standpoint.
Financially and everything.
Our GDP would go through like way higher.
Way higher.
Yeah, until no one has jobs, then it would come back down.
And speaking back to the job point, I just have to say it's like a basic economic principle of creative destruction, right? Like this is always going to happen.
100%.
But like
the thing is, like, even my econ professor, we were talking to him about this, and he even said, like, he was saying, like, it's not, he's never too afraid of AI taking jobs completely, because he's always said this has always happened. As technology comes up, AI is, at the end of the day, you can say this is like nothing we've ever seen before. It's still technology. It's still a technological advancement. Every advancement when it first comes out is something we've never seen before. And so everything's always going to have that same... This is just in our lifetime. This is the first time we're experiencing something this groundbreaking. Yeah. Our parents would have seen the same thing with the internet and phones. They would have had computers. The same feeling. You know? But the thing is, with this, it's still going to take jobs. No doubt it will take jobs.
For sure, yeah.
But it takes out jobs that are lower education. But the thing is, this AI is now going to take out jobs that are considered to be now higher education. Things like people who work in finance or work in CS. Those are the jobs that are higher level and originally displaced the older jobs, you know, when the internet and computers first took over. But now those jobs are going to be taken over. And all it does is it just keeps pushing up the importance of education, because all that needs to happen is now workers and people will have to become more and more educated, more and more specialized in order to find the job that they can do. So there will be new jobs that are created, but they will require way more education to do, because now you see a huge growth in people who are programmers. So that is not as much of like a, wow, you're programming, that's such like a big deal, because so many people are doing it. So it'll start to move again up to like some now higher level field, because programming is a pretty high level pay grade job, but now it's become pretty common because of the shift that computers have made. And so we'll see the same thing with AI, where whatever jobs happen to come from this thing, you'll see the jobs move upwards into that, and with that you'll see like a higher importance on like more and more education on it.
I agree to like most of an extent. The only like slight thing I would say is I think AI also might make us move down in terms of trade jobs can't be taken over by AI. Like you can't
trade. What do you mean?
Trade jobs. Like you can't take over a welder. Like AI, welders, AIs cannot be replaced by welders in the same way.
The technical aspects of jobs will be taken over.
The hands-on stuff is limited by our robotic capabilities, and I low-key think robotics are way more limiting right now than our software capabilities. Like we aren't able to create robots.
Based on what you said, I have a hot take. I think the introduction of the internet in the 80s and 90s was a lot more influential than AI is.
It is. It's no doubt way more influential.
All right, yeah.
It was the emergence of all this technological creation.
It was a way bigger change. It's a way bigger
The only thing different now is that we have something that can mimic humans. We haven't had that. Before it was straight up just cutting through technology that people use.
Honestly, I will go back to your statement and say I don't know if that's a great statement, because I think every technology that has or every big, revolutionary change has been like in the Industrial Revolution. You could say was like without that you would never have the web revolution.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
I think they're all equally as like well, you know, this like going
I'm
from
just saying that. I'm
hand
just saying that
tools to-
because I'm just saying that because like AI revolves like is reliant on previous technology.
I mean, yeah,
right?
that's how it all works. It
Yeah.
all is.
I wouldn't
previous.
even use that. I don't think that's a great reason
Yeah.
to back up your claim, but I'll still agree with you. I think it's more just like you have to compare what it was before to after. You know, before AI, the jump from no AI to having AI is nowhere near as big as the jump of
that's
so
having
far.
zero.
We
as
still need to
having
see.
zero internet or computers to having it. That jump
Yeah.
is way bigger
Yeah.
because there was absolutely nothing close to that at that point.
Easily.
You know?
And AI is kind of it's like underlying foundation is the like is the Apple that or like
Yeah.
the computers
Yeah.
all that.
I mean,
out.
it all
That's
depends
what
on
I
what
meant.
happens in the next 5-10 years. I think like the
Yeah.
next 5 to 10 years are like, in my opinion, some of the
Gonna be
most
the most
critical
It will.
years
It
in
will.
what could be like the next century or next
Yeah.
like.
But it's also like so unforeseen as to what can happen. Like we have
Yeah.
really like there's so many people talking about the possibilities, but none of us know what's actually
know
gonna
what is
happen.
Can we
actually
like
occurring.
talk about how like this decade has already been crazy? We've
Oh,
had a
yeah.
pandemic.
Yeah.
We've had a country being taken over. We've had another war that almost like started a World War III. Almost like it pretty like it very
Yeah,
well.
first
could've.
week of like wasn't it first week of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
2020
yeah,
we
yeah.
almost had or 2021 or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
No, 2020.
It's
And we
2020.
had
Right before-
Capitol
right before-
riots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of that in 2020s, bro. Like the CNN 2020s is gonna go crazy with the
Yeah.
documentary. That's gonna be insane.
Dude, I think it's just the emergence of technology brings about these things.
Yeah.
As people get more advanced, people have more advanced opinions, and then they also try to like exude their might over other people because they have more technology. It's the same
Yeah.
thing with short form content, bro. Like our generation is so like
we're so
screwed.
dopamine
We're actually so
addicted.
And
stupid.
attention
I swear.
deprived.
Yes,
Like,
and
we-
just only because of short form content. No matter how much it helps us, it also affects us 10 times
So
more.
badly, yeah.
Literally.
We're actually addicted to
Let's-
dopamine.
I heard this thing. I was watching this YouTuber talk about this, and it just really hit me like pretty hard. I was like, he said one of his friends was on TikTok and he kind of stopped now because someone told him, "You're scrolling. You can't tell me the last 5 videos."
Wow.
yeah,
No.
you can't. You
You
can't.
can't tell me like it's not even that long, and you can't tell me the last 5 you watched.
It's a rinse and repeat
You
cycle.
know?
You watch, oh, cool, and then you forget
Yeah.
about it in the next
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Like
It's-
it took
That's
me a
scary.
long time to get into short form content because I've always been such a big fan of like long form content
Yeah.
when it comes to YouTube,
And
especially.
it's addicting.
But
dude.
like recently, I've gotten like more into like short form content, and it is just addicting. Like, and I don't even enjoy it nearly as much as I do long form
Oh.
content.
Oh,
But I just
completely.
find myself mindlessly like
Dude,
scrolling on.
But I
it.
think a lot more people are going to short form content. The people who did long form content before are kind of struggling now. Like people like Roman Atwood.
Oh, bro, that, nah,
yeah, but
you
he's
can't-
just
bro,
falling off 'cause he's falling
Roman
off.
Atwood,
He's focusing on his
done
family,
job.
yeah.
He's done his job.
He's moved through like
done his job.
he's one of those creators that like was fundamental to the
He built the
structure
foundation
of
of
content
YouTube,
creation.
yeah.
Him, Casey Neistat.
Neistat,
Casey
yeah.
Neistat.
Easily.
Dude, a lot of people talk about David Dobrik and his 4-minute, 20-second
Nah,
vlogs.
bro.
I
No,
genuinely
no. Casey
I
Neistat.
think Casey
Neistat.
Neistat was a much more influential
100%.
creator
Easily.
than David Dobrik in terms of
Influential,
in
yes.
terms of taking the direction of what content creation
Yes,
became.
yes.
In terms of how big he was as a creator, yeah, David Dobrik was
saw the
definitely
move.
bigger.
Not even as big. David Dobrik, I think people like forget now because of like everything that happened with him and stuff. But like people forget how like dominant, not just numbers wise, how much every YouTuber was inspired by him at that point. Everybody
David?
wanted
Easily.
to make David Dobrik style
Oh,
vlogs.
yeah,
They
sure.
wouldn't say we wanted a vlog. We wanted to make David Dobrik style vlogs. They would
yeah.
specifically say that
Yeah.
because that was groundbreaking at that time. Yeah,
Yeah.
Casey Neistat was the first to pioneer the daily vlogging
The daily
style.
vlogs, yeah,
You
but
know,
I think that was
David
such a
was the one
fundamental.
to pioneer like the really quick short form
Yeah.
like version of a vlog so that it's just constantly switching, and he kind of like played off the retention really well because he just had the idea that okay, if you don't like this one thing I'm doing in the next 10 seconds we're gonna be doing something else anyway, so you'll
Dude,
stay here.
I feel like
David Dobrik was the start of our generation's dopamine addiction. If you think
Easily,
about it,
easily,
those
easily.
those
Yeah.
4-minute 20 vlogs.
It's the Viners. The
It's-
Viners came
yeah,
on and did what
Viners,
they
yeah.
knew best on YouTube.
yeah, it was insane.
and Roman Atwood started with the pranks. I'm pretty sure. Like he
Yeah.
kind of revolutionized that part.
Yeah, so it all started
Yeah.
with like
Pranks
the
was a very like
outside
weird.
pranks.
It was
It
such
was
a
like
weird
Fousey
subject.
too.
Fousey,
Yeah.
dude, Fousey,
But
Roman.
now it's this whole extreme like Mr. Beast like
Pranks are also big
Mr.
right
Beast
now.
was also a very big
Mr. Beast is the most influential.
He is the
probably.
most influential
right now. At
right
least,
now.
Right now, there's no one not of all time, but he's the most like.
He's the most dominant, I think.
I think he was
it's
not
ever
the
been.
most influential of all time, even close. There's a lot of older creators.
But he's the most dominant right
No,
now.
no,
yeah.
but with
He's by far-
YouTube, it's very easy.
It's hard to
just-
tell. It's hard to
with
tell now,
YouTube,
yeah.
I'll always just say then like the oldest creator is the most influential because
Yeah, that's fair,
because
that's
they
fair.
have started it all. You know,
Not
there's some.
entirely.
Also, YouTube hasn't been around long enough for us to really see the.
It's like sports. You have to look at it by the era.
Yeah.
You know, in this current era, you can't question that Mr. Beast has pioneered.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
We're really only in the third or fourth, I'd say, major era of like YouTube. Like we're not that far into YouTube.
I'd say 5 maybe.
Five,
because,
yeah, maybe
like,
5.
yeah.
You had the first early days.
You had early gen where it was like a bit of like random commentary, like at the start of game, and you had people like Zerka who like just barely were starting.
I would even
off.
say Zerka's like.
Zerka was first gen. Zerka was first gen.
First gen, you'd say?
He was
Okay.
without a doubt first gen.
Easily.
I was gonna say first gen
He
is before.
pioneered gaming on YouTube.
I would say before gaming even there was a good year or two span where like YouTube was just like a whole of just shit content.
At the start, like people like Fred,
Yeah,
and,
like,
things like that.
dude, you know-
but there was
you know what's
also,
actually
there was
also
still, like,
crazy?
the gaming community around that time. It just wasn't massive, but like Zerka was like one of the first people to like also hit like 100,000 subs
Yeah.
like so early on
Wow.
because he was like big into COD commentaries and
Yeah.
stuff, and at that time it was like a big deal.
Yeah.
You know?
I was gonna say one of YouTube's first uploads was this video of them in like Allen Hall. Okay, so YouTube was made at UIUC,
Yeah.
and so there's a video of them in one of our halls called Allen Hall, and there's just like a clip of them like jumping on the wall or something. And we've like
I would
literally
love
one of
to
my
see
friends
that
lives
so
in that
much.
hall, and that's such like a weird, and it's like
That's so
15 years ago,
Wow.
something like that, and it's just a video stuck in the internet from 15 years ago, and I like walk through that hall if I go to my friend's room.
You know what
It's-
I would love? I would love like one of my YouTubers I love to watch also was talking about this. I would love to see like a YouTuber museum. Just to like,
yeah.
just about YouTube in general. Like, think about how much has happened just in our like lifetime, just on YouTube, and then think about like
Yeah, for
YouTube
sure.
as a whole. When we were like just 4, we can't even really think about it.
Yeah.
I think not only how much has happened, but how much it's affected the world.
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube has been a
I'm gonna
driving
take one
factor.
example. For example, you guys all know Destroying.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Destroying,
God.
using
He's
his
helped a lot of
platform
people
to
get
help
to the
these
elite.
to help these collegiate athletes get their NIL contracts. Dude, he created the bridge for these college athletes to get these large contracts.
Yeah.
And he was like the one difference maker. He had it all set. Dude, he was the kicker at what was it, UCF or it was UCF
or
USC.
USF.
Everything was USF, right?
Yeah.
He dropped his college football career, NFL hopes, and everything to complete his YouTube career. And he's just done so much. And by using his platform, by giving these people platforms, they're changing the lives of so many different
many
people.
Yeah, I know. I think
Yeah.
YouTube's been a crazy it is part of the internet revolution. Like YouTube,
100%.
without YouTube,
Yeah,
the
for
world
sure.
would be a very different place. Honestly,
Oh, easily.
super.
Forget about like just even entertainment point of view. Like
Yeah,
you can't do anything. without
Education.
YouTube
Yeah.
Like
anymore.
when I had trouble with math, I'd go on Khan Academy on YouTube, right? Like just anything really.
YouTube is like
this
the
man's gonna
third.
use the Khan Academy website.
Yeah, you can go on Khan
Shout out
Academy.
Khan
I saw-
Academy.
I saw
man.
some-
No, but the Khan
Go to
Academy.
Academy, leaflet
No,
points.
but if you oh yo, I used to try to grind out like points to get my like like the different evolutions.
avatars.
They were literally Pokemon. They
Y'all-
were Pokemon for like studying.
Y'all are not OG if you do not do IXL. Bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
IXL is
oh,
but it was-
OG, bro.
I do
yeah.
Oh,
not.
trust
OG,
me, man. I was on
and
that.
how about
Study
Study
Island?
Study I.
We are such nerds. We are
Completed all
such
of 5th
nerds.
grade and 4th grade, man. I was
Yeah.
there, man.
Yeah. No,
Of course,
but
Ari would do that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Why, of
Alright.
course, Ari.
He's smart.
And you're dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
Ari, I know you had a game planned for us.
Yeah, let's light it up a little bit.
Oh my God!
It's gonna get a
A
little-
game?
Yeah.
No way.
game.
A game. Not a,
You guys want to do the second one?
Yeah.
What's
fuck
that? Yeah, let's go. Let's run.
I need to warm up my.
Alright, you gotta turn that laptop
I got
so Rishi
you.
can't see that.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh wait, why don't
No,
Rishi
no.
slide? Rishi slide? Or I guess we
Slide
can't.
to
We
the
can't. We can't really.
No,
do
he's
that.
good. He's good. He's good where he is.
Slide to the
I was
left.
gonna say line up so that we have.
Crisscross.
No, we're good.
We're good.
All right, welcome to the Encore Challenge. Okay, you might also know it as just sing a song with that word. I'm going to be saying a word, and these three are gonna have to try to think of a lyric from a song that has that word in it. The first person to scream out that lyric, and you have to sing it. If you don't sing it or perform it, I'm not gonna take it. All right, and if it's really close between who says and I can't tell the difference, I'm gonna try my best to see who said it first. I'm gonna go with who puts the most effort into their singing.
All right, that's
or
good.
the
All right,
performance.
that's good.
Okay, you wanna give me a nice little performance? I'll go with you then. Okay.
I'm gonna be awful at this because
I'm-
half the
I'm-
time
I'm
I
so
like
bad.
I know the tune but I'll mumble the lyrics.
Yeah,
straight up.
I'm gonna
bro.
fact check you if I don't know.
Straight
it.
up, I mumble
Wait,
the
do we have to?
lyrics.
Okay, say no one gets it. We get it first clearly, but we're able to like mumble the lyrics a little bit. Do we still get the
There
point?
has to be some leeway. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
I'll see. I'll see
Don't
how it
judge
is. I'll
it.
see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not
Ari judge again.
We need definitive facts.
No.
Because he will fuck me over again, like every other game.
If
Let's
you
start it
didn't
up.
fuck with me, I'm not fucking with you, man.
Oh shit, this is revenge.
We gotta rig it for Prem, bro.
Yeah, wait,
Oh my
wait.
God.
Make sure.
For me or against me?
Against him.
Oh,
Against
shit.
him, bro.
No, we're always fair here, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Alright, let's hear it.
All right, starting off, first word. Hello.
Hello,
it's me.
You just
Yeah, you messed it up.
I'm gonna give that to Prem.
What? We all said it at the same.
I
Oh, was it him?
I'm gonna give that.
I said it after.
I said it like all. I thought I said it at the same time.
I'm gonna give that.
We'll check the mics.
You did say it around the same time, but Prem put a little bit more effort than you
Okay,
did.
alright. Damn. Maybe it's the distance.
Let me get a
Maybe it's
little
the
tally.
distance.
Yo, what if I sing it like to you, like serenade you? Can I steal that point? Hello.
You want to give me a little like song and dance, man?
Shut up,
Oh,
Rufus.
I'm winning then. I'll take that. I'll take that.
I want to see some effort in here, man. If you put in the effort, I'll give it to you, man. You know. Prem's starting off with a strong lead here, though. You never see
Definitely
that.
evaporating, bro.
All right, number 2, God.
God's plan.
That was
God's
good.
plan.
That's not even the.
Yeah.
That's not
No,
even
no,
the.
That's not G.
Oh, actually,
Okay.
yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All right. Very nice. 1-1. 1-1.
I'm so bad at this game.
All right, 3. Sorry.
Sorry. No,
I let
you down.
Let's
Too
go.
late to say sorry.
I'm giving that to Prem.
Sorry.
You didn't get the point.
I
I appreciate the effort.
sorry.
All right,
It's okay.
4. Love.
What is love?
Damn, don't hurt me. Damn, he's so quick at this.
No, don't dab me up, bro.
No,
Don't dab me
no.
up, bro. Get out of
This
here.
actually might be my first
Prem
win,
might
bro.
actually win for
Yeah,
us.
Prem's
Hey,
like-
don't jinx it. Do not jinx it.
Prem's about to sweep.
All right,
Oh, shit. My bad.
ready. This is number 5. Push.
Push a P.
Push
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Push the P.
Yeah,
Push the P.
What? You didn't perform it. You just said pushing P.
That's fair.
I don't even know what song that is, man.
Sounds that
Push
and
and
laughs. Oh, what's his score?
It is 3 to Prem, 2 to Rishi, 0 to 9.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know any of the words of that song except for Push and P. So
Yeah, I know
you
what
got
I
that,
know,
bro.
yeah.
We're going through this kind of quick. I might have to pull a random word generator. I know I have a lot more.
You just say like
I have a lot more, but
extra class.
I'm selling this entire game, dude.
alright.
I saw those eyes.
Whoa!
Is that a point deduction?
You have to.
I'm seeing these way ahead
You have
of
to deduct.
He caught that.
I did not.
He's hatching that.
Bro, if it was me, you would have deducted.
I'll move right here.
No.
I'm not looking.
Say, come here. Did you look at the screen? Did you look at the screen?
You want the truth or you want the false answer?
The fuck is
I'd
this
like the truth here, man. Did you look at the screen?
You know what? I did look at the screen.
Okay, I
accept it.
appreciate your honesty, and because you're being like very honest with me,
Point.
I'll not take off your point. Alright, but if you lied to me, just know I would take it off, and if you do it again, I'm taking off.
If the
all of your
viewers are
points.
watching right now, he's squeezing my shoulder, so I died. Literally,
If you do it again, I'm taking off 2 points instead of 1.
Guys, if it was me, he'd take off all my points.
Because
right
you would
now.
lie about it.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You would lie about it.
No, I wouldn't.
Rishi's being honest.
Continue.
Alright, let's
continue.
keep going.
I appreciate that.
I'm sorry,
I
man, I'm
appreciate
sorry.
that. All right. Next one. Okay.
Now you gotta
Rishi,
change it, low key.
I'm really hoping you get this one.
Oh no!
You need to get this one.
Don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this.
You
to
need
me.
to get this one. I'm
Don't
gonna
do
be
this
very,
to me.
I'm gonna be very
It's gonna be
annoyed with you
some very
if you don't get
Oh,
this
I
one.
think I know
shit
what
from-
it is.
Night.
On the night the rain was
Yeah.
pouring.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did I mess it up? Oh
Rishi didn't get that point.
On the
oh my god, wait, why am I?
tonight.
No, that's tonight.
Take me to the
That's
island.
that's
On the night
tonight.
the rain
DJ
was
got
pouring.
us falling in love tonight.
Oh my god,
That's
I'm
tonight.
blanking. Ari, I'm blanking right now.
That is tonight.
But come
Equals
on.
No, that's
squared.
tonight.
No,
That's
that's
tonight.
What?
Oh my, I can't think of the lyrics.
I'm very disappointed in you, Rishi.
Night the rain was pouring. Oh my god.
You're missing in between. You just went on night, rain was pouring. That's not the lyric.
On the night I was born,
The name is.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my god.
You said tonight. Tonight is not
Tonight is not the same word.
That is one word.
He just wanted that one. Like,
That is one word.
That's
That is
one word.
If you literally said any song that had
Night, we would have won.
Alright,
Yeah.
fine.
I
You're
just
saying tonight.
Dude, I freeze up on these.
I'm in the lead, so now I'm not.
How am I
Dude, I need to
selling
hit
this
this
game?
I literally
dude?
was considering it.
the rain was pouring.
You still met.
Oh my god! On the night, it's blowing. The rain was pouring.
Deduct it.
I was crying. You know what? Just
power out.
Just for that, you don't get the point. Yeah, just for that, just for that -1. Just for that -1. You fuck up giant piece caddy like that, man. No.
He cheated and then he
Oh,
messed
and
it
now
up.
you're cheating.
Y'all relying, got these nerves.
-1.
Oh,
is that
You're on 2. You're on 2. You're on 2.
Stress in the booth. No one ever stressed in the booth.
Shut the
I
fuck
stressed in the
up.
booth twice.
Wait, I said stretching the truth. You never.
No,
stressed
he
in the
didn't.
booth.
You didn't say that.
no, you said it
Alright,
once.
hold up, bro.
All right, just continue.
Continue.
You're on 2. You're on 2.
He took away my point.
Yeah.
Nish, you better catch
deserve
up here,
that.
man.
Dude, I think this is the one. I think I've won enough games. Wait, can we have a score for how many games we won?
We'll go back and
Oh, we gotta go back and look.
I don't know, bro.
All right, and you're not allowed to repeat lyrics. All right.
What do you mean?
Okay, I see.
So if,
Same
one,
song,
if a
you can't
lyric
do
was
the
used, you can't use it again.
Oh,
right.
the song was used. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rain.
Raindrop.
Drop top.
God damn it.
Why are you starting after he's done?
Once he says that, I start singing it. Once he says that, I just start singing it.
Bro, I was so lost. I'm like, what?
Like you think you're gonna get it? You didn't even say the rain part. You just started at drop
Drop
top.
top. No, I heard it. I was like, drop top. I think I might go for 0 here,
You
dude.
might, man. You might
Go
get
for
whitewashed. All right. And you're allowed a variation, but it still has to be that main
Dude,
word.
you know what happens every
So
time you
tonight
say.
was a completely separate word. which
Yeah,
is
I got
fine.
it.
And
Every
if I
time-
give you a verb and it's like run, you can use running or something like. Okay.
Every time
Or
you start
past tense
saying
or
a word, I just think of the first example you gave us before we started, which was hello.
Hello,
And so
yeah,
hello's
yeah.
the first song
I
that
did
comes to
that.
my
I did
head.
that on purpose because I know that would be
Every time you say a word, I'm like, is it in the song hello? And then I then I have to move on.
Players. Put your pinky rings up to the moon.
He's interrupting you.
All right. Number 8. Bill.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill Nye, the science guy. I count that. I count that.
Let's
Damn.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Damn, the levels through the roof on that one.
Yeah, holy.
Now you
That's
gotta
not
go through the roof for
That's
Bill,
not even
man.
a song in Spotify, bro.
You want to bet?
Is it actually?
You want to bet?
I'm not
If
betting.
it's not on Spotify, then you don't get it.
No, chill. It is on Spotify. Lit. Thank you, Bill.
Science
There we
guy.
go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bill.
All right.
Bill Nye, the science guy. All right. Number 9. Icy.
Oh,
We're so icy, wonder why she like me. I'm drowning in order. I just bought
I
a
was
Cuban
thinking, like-
jacket and a Fathom.
Damn, I was thinking like an icy, bro. Like a picture show icy.
Bust down,
bitch,
I'm
drowning.
I just bought it. Wait,
Yeah.
No, you just said that line.
All right.
Nish, man, what are you doing?
I
Is
don't
it
know, dude. I'm
3-3
selling
right now?
today.
It's
I'm
4-4.
selling today.
4-4. Nish, I thought you'd be good at this, man.
No, I'm so bad
It
at
should be
this.
5-4, but I lost a point.
That is
No.
true.
That
Yeah,
is true. That's a good
yeah.
point.
You also cheated. Shut up, bro.
I bet
Alright.
it wouldn't have changed anything.
You didn't. I don't think he actually saw the word.
Okay,
I didn't
whatever.
see the word. I just literally.
Yeah.
Cheating is cheating, no
ready?
matter whether or not you gain from it.
Ready?
Alright, so
Call.
Call me, maybe.
Oh,
I bet you, and this is crazy, and here's my number. So call me,
Fun
maybe.
fact for that.
There we
song.
go. Nish got his first point.
Let's go.
Real quick, my 3rd grade teacher made a parody of that, and that song went viral on YouTube.
How many views?
10,000.
Damn.
This is the importance of YouTube throughout human history.
Facts.
Oh, he's serious now. See, that's why you were
Taking
losing.
Oh my god, what is going on now, bro?
Wait, don't let him see you lose. This is for winners.
relax, bro. Can you you got me right, bro?
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Nish on the board. Nish on the board.
Finally, we made it.
Ready?
I'm ready. Alright, we're straight.
Kanye.
Is it?
Something with Drake, bro.
This is a hard one.
Wait.
Kanye.
He tried.
Yeah. Fuck.
Do I look a fool to you, man?
Kanye sucks. Kanye sucks.
I thought this would be a lot easier, man.
Am I like I dude? I'm missing. I'm looking.
Kanye
You know what's
on the
going on
beat.
in my head right now? I'm seeing the Spotify lyrics page on my computer. Like when you're on like a song, and I just see Kanye in the distance.
It has to be someone talking shit about Kanye.
Yeah, it's Drake.
No.
Or him talking about himself.
It's Kanye talking about himself, dude.
Yeah, he's like the most like conceited. Like
Yeah, he's talking about himself, but like in what
He's talked about himself
song?
plenty of times, man.
I don't
It's
listen to
iconic.
Kanye like that, bro.
Same, but like this is a sound you would know.
Wait.
Donda. Donda.
Have we come to a consensus that we don't know?
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay,
Wait, give us a
I'm thinking of a
hints.
I'm thinking of a lyric for it. I'll tell you the first word.
Okay.
I
And Kanye.
no. This will give it away. Miss.
Donda. I miss
No,
Kanye.
what?
I miss Kim Kanye. I miss West Kanye.
You guys actually not know this?
Wait, I think I'm missing like. Yeah.
I miss the old
Kanye. It was a-
Nah, this doesn't count.
Damn it, bro! How did we miss that?
Yeah, actually would-
We're so stupid.
Yeah.
I actually
I
forgot
missed
about
that.
that.
Old
Yeah.
Kanye.
Ready?
I don't know the lyrics. I told you I'm terrible. I mumbled. I literally said you saw it right here. I mumble.
Ready? Walk.
Walk it like I talk it, yo. Walk it like I talk it.
Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it.
And I already have to know the lyrics for that because it's the same 4 words.
Yeah.
Next one. Dance.
Just dance, gonna be okay. Do 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 do. Just dance.
Yeah.
Is that Just Dance?
Yeah.
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 Is that the
don't know.
Is
lyrics?
it Just Dance?
Yeah.
I think it is Just Dance.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, that's Just Dance, right?
Yeah.
Just Dance.
Pretty sure it is. Is this
This
it?
is not the
It's
right.
not the
one.
song.
I think.
Oh, I
Is
don't
are
think
you
it's Just
sure?
Dance.
It is. That's a song, bro. What are you talking about?
Just there.
Yeah, it is Just Dance.
It is.
Yeah, bro.
I'll be okay.
I'm at 6 now.
You're at
I'm
6.
going away, baby.
6,
I'll
1,
be
4.
okay.
This is kind of crazy, man.
3 Idiots by
I'll
Simpson.
be okay.
Oh no, I was trying to find 3 Idiots music, but they have no longer left 3 Idiots music on Spotify.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next
Two
one.
series.
Sing.
Sing for the moment.
Sing is bling or sing is king. Sing is.
That's a
You
different
never
thing.
specified.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
counts. You never.
How does that count?
That
Oh,
counts?
oh.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah, no, it
specify
counts.
what
It counts.
sing.
It counts.
He didn't specify what sing.
You also
Don't
didn't.
Don't
you guys-
scream. Stay calm, bro.
He said sing for the moment first, but you're not putting any effort in.
You're not
Wait,
putting
I said sing for the moment.
No.
That's
Why
not
did
even
you
how
not
it goes, then, man.
Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. You can't just say the song name.
I might actually
and,
pull
like,
through in this.
I can't even do it. I'm my brain is so right now.
Sing for the left, sing for the two.
I almost know the lyrics. It's like Ari. Just know that. I told you how many.
Wait,
lyrics-
Josh
Sing
Dance
is
was from
king.
Lady
Sing
Gaga.
is king.
I think
Sing
so.
is
Oh,
king.
damn.
But
I don't know if it's the same one.
For the moment.
Just dance.
Alright, this one's a rapid fire.
Okay. Yeah,
What do you mean
spin that
rapid
right.
fire?
This one's gonna go quick.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna need some effort here, man. Get maybe a little performance, a little
Alright.
song and dance here. Sugar.
Sugar. Yes, we literally were singing this right before. Yes,
They said it
please.
wrong. It's stronger. It's not stronger. It's a sugar.
No, it's sugar.
The song.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my god.
Oh my.
Before this was singing sugar the whole time, and he still doesn't know what
It's not
Oh,
stronger.
we're gonna get copyrighted. We're gonna get copyrighted.
Yes, please.
Yeah, take our money.
We have $0 anyway.
Take our money,
I'm
man.
right here.
He said stronger.
Alright, I'm moving to random word generator, and
What's
these
up? What's
ones...
the score right now?
Yes, I need
Sounds like
a
4-4-2.
7-4-2. I'll let you know when we're coming to the end, okay?
Prem deserves one game, bro.
These ones will be worth double points now, from now on.
How many are we gonna
Come
have?
back season, buddy.
I'll let you know.
What? We gotta have like a specified number. 'cause
No,
then
I'll
what
let
if
you know.
it-
I'll let you know.
Nah,
I'll let you know.
Alright, alright.
Doesn't matter.
Let's go.
Bathroom.
Do you
What?
even
Wait,
know
wait.
Do you even know a song?
Friends are in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for me just across the bar.
Good shit.
2 points.
Let's go.
Nishka's
We're
back
moving
in
up.
this.
I'm moving up.
4-4-7.
Wait, no, he has 3.
4. That's double points.
Oh, double.
Yeah,
Right,
double
right,
points
right.
on random word
I'm
generator,
gonna
man.
lose today, guys. This is
No.
the end of me.
Chance. I know what I would do for this.
Just give me a Fuck, that's not the. Fuck. Chance the rapper. Fuck.
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
Think about The Office.
Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, I know this. This is when he serenades. Is it not with the part where he serenades her?
Who?
Oh, wait. It's Andy.
Yeah.
It's the part where Andy serenades
On all the phones.
Angela.
On all the phones.
Oh my
What's
god.
What's he singing? You can also think of other songs that have Chance.
Okay,
but
yeah.
that's the one I'm thinking of. That's the one that came to my mind first.
Oh, we mow it. Oh, we mow it. Oh, we mow it.
Shut up, bro. Shut up. It's not trying to ruin it for us. Wait, no.
No.
Hey, hit another hint maybe.
Alright. For the one I have? Let me see.
I got Dancer and Chancer and Connor.
No, he said
that's
Chancer.
That's a name.
You're an idiot, bro.
Okay.
Chancer is
It's
not.
not even on the thing.
Dude, it's
not
got
even-
this guy
the
hasn't
thing
had
was
a
give it
child.
away.
though.
Let me just. Okay, give me
Oh,
one second.
hey, keep those eyes on
The
me.
hint-
not,
the hint
bro.
will give it
Keep
away.
those eyes on me.
Oh, I know an Indian song.
Keep those eyes on me.
Girl, bye.
I'm trying to think, bro. I'm trying to think.
Oh, okay. There's actually a few that I know, but you're not gonna know.
All right, bro. Just kill it.
Okay. Actually, one of these you might. Oh.
Say, can you see?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh
beautiful.
no, my God!
Oh,
man. Why are you on like some American patriotic shit, man? Like,
Hey, shut up.
It's Memorial Day, bro.
Yeah. Oh, but I'm not gonna say that.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, Biggie.
Bro, what?
What? Come
I'm
on.
thinking.
Oh, Biggie and Chance the Rapper. Blah blah.
Wait.
blah.
Okay.
All right,
it's
fuck
done.
it.
The
bro.
first one from The Office was "Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on me."
Oh,
Take a
wait.
chance.
When you're all
on me.
alone,
I was never gonna get
when
that.
the pretty birds have flown, baby, I'm still free.
Is
Wait,
that
what was the other
Chance
song you
on
sang?
me. Oh, Biggie,
Take a
give
chance
me
on
one
me.
more chance.
Oh, yeah.
We are awful at this. Wow.
More chance. Damn it.
All right, why don't we switch it up and add you?
Fuck no, he's gonna beat
We'll
us. in
add
every-
this and we'll make it a 4-point play, so then you can come back into play.
Fuck no.
He's gonna win.
Let me
bro.
give
He's
a
gonna
word.
win.
No, it's not-
No, I could put our random word generator on here,
Nah, chill. All right,
and when I hit it, it'll be the first word.
But no, some of them are not like great words. Some
Yeah.
of them-
Like, he's going
let
through them to
him
find-
let
yeah.
let him be for.
He also
our-
knows the most about music, so he knows what songs. Like.
Yeah.
All right, bag. I'm gonna need you to step away from your laptop, man.
Yeah. What
But
the?
I'm literally on the
I
random
know,
word
but I'm gonna
generator.
need you to step
Yeah,
away
okay,
from your
wait.
laptop. Bag, you think is a pretty common.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. What?
Bag.
Oh, I know one.
If it's not gonna come to me at first, it's never gonna
I know.
come
Yeah,
to me.
dude.
You gotta
Yeah,
think,
I'm
man.
saying.
Yeah.
I know.
If it took you like 10 seconds to think of one.
No, but this isn't even the kind of music.
All right. You wanna give us a hint?
Migos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely from a rap song where it's like
Yeah.
you get your bag over something.
Yeah.
Brown.
Bag.
Never mind. All right, brown, paper, bag.
Fool.
I never mind. All right.
All right.
All right. Ready?
It's kind of
Next one.
embarrassing.
Beef.
Turkey.
Bro, what?
It's so bad.
We're so bad.
Next word.
Next word, bro.
We're so bad at this game.
You
Literally-
name one with beef, bro.
We're all vegetarian, bro.
You name one with beef. Which one has beef? The lyrics. I mean, there definitely is, but
He can't even think.
No,
of
I know
one.
the
No,
song. I'm
he's
just going
sing-
through
he
the
doesn't
lyrics.
know
Wait,
the lyrics.
there's
There's always beef by Nas, man. That's the
wait.
Oh.
There's a song about beef in Spotify. I bet you. If you search it up right now, it's
No,
probably
but we're moving on to the next word.
Next
beef
word, next
jerky,
one. Yeah.
beef chili, beef.
Famous chili.
Famous Chili. Subscribe to Famous Chili Podcast. Subscribe, like, check out our TikToks, check out our Instagram.
This
check
is
out
not the
our
end of the
YouTube.
podcast.
Not
Stay
the
here.
end of the
Stay here. Stay here.
podcast.
Don't click off.
All right, go.
All right.
Our retention at this point is.
This is hard, bro. You can't.
He's like going through these words. Why don't you think of
Let's
like?
just declare me the winner.
Yeah, you know, what? I'm gonna think my own. Yeah. All right. Time. This is okay. This one's easy. Time.
And every time.
That doesn't count.
I don't know the lyrics. And every time.
Yeah, you. Every time that you get undressed.
I hear symphonies in my head. I wrote this song just looking at you. Oh. And the drums they sing low.
You never said time.
Every time.
I did. I was singing at the beginning. I was singing at the beginning.
That was a great performance, but you never even
never
said
said
the
time.
time.
Every time.
Shut up,
I
I just said it before. Yeah, I said
I'm
it.
giving that to Prem. I'm giving that to Prem.
Oh, damn,
I started
bro.
that, bro.
No,
Come
you
on,
did.
that's
You didn't
more
know
than
the
fair.
lyrics at
I
all.
started and I joined with them after.
You could have just been saying any song.
And every time
I thought you were going.
If I picked it up with Himu,
I thought you were doing that at first.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you just said every time. That's why. If the fact that I couldn't tell like exactly what song you're thinking.
You, oh,
Alright.
and the
Next
drums
one.
they swing low.
One.
One singular sensation, every little breath she takes. You don't know that song? Get the what? Search up those lyrics.
What's
What's the song name?
One, just search up. I don't know the name of the song, but one.
One,
singular
two,
sensation.
three.
No,
No, there's
1, 2. Pick up the. Wait, what is it?
1, 2. Pick up my shoe. 3, 4.
Open the door.
I'm the son of a
5, 6.
gun. She is one of a kind.
No, this is not. He's
No, this is. I learned that Miss Jones taught
One
me this.
kiss
in
is
fourth grade
all it
music class,
takes.
bro.
Fall
It's a
in
song,
love
I
with
promise.
me.
Tell me the lyrics. Then. If I can't find
Possibilities.
it, yeah.
Singular sensation,
Yeah.
every little breath she takes.
Bro, that takes too long. One kiss is all it
I
takes.
already did one before Richie,
Fall
though.
in love with
Every
me.
little breath she takes.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not it.
One case. What? Wait, what?
That's me. One
He's been
kiss
singing it
is
the
No,
whole
wait. I was
time.
singing before him. I
No,
sang
you did
another song
not.
before that.
No, you
What'd
did
you
not.
say? What did you say?
I sang the fucking 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4.
song, bro.
That is a song.
And I started that too.
It's Rishi. It's Rishi.
Damn, bro.
4, 6, 9. Prem. It was step, not breath.
Damn.
I'm being quite pedantic today. Man.
What does that mean?
He learned a
That's
new
the
word
next word.
today.
Find pedantic in a song.
I'm quite pedantic.
If it's pentatonic, maybe.
Oh, I see those fingers open.
Pause.
Come on, bro.
You know what? Light.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine
No,
bright like
no,
a
that's not light.
Oh, light. Oh, fuck.
Hey, Lightning, you ready?
No.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, those are ad libs, right? Hey, Lightning, you ready?
Yeah, but there's
If
no
If that's on Spotify,
It's
that on
not.
Spotify?
It's not. It's
You
not.
are
It's
my
not.
light at the end of the tunnel.
What are you singing?
Alright, bro, raps. Next.
fuck. You know what?
Out like a light. Hey.
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
Oh, buzzer beater.
Hey.
Bro, got it.
Buzzer beater.
I'll give you that.
It is 8,
Oh, shit.
9, 4. I'm gonna say.
No, I have
Yeah,
9.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
8, 9, 4.
Let's go.
I'm gonna say this one is still worth 2 points, and
Final.
first 1 to 10. So it's between you two. Sudden death. Who
But
is
if I
going
get it,
to
do I
win
get
this?
back in the game?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, if you get this,
Just first one to 10.
yeah, first 1 to 10. Yeah.
It can't be winner gets all because we worked so hard. to
Yeah,
build
they
the
worked
game
way
now.
harder than me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
made
yeah,
it.
It's first to 10. First to 10.
That pissed me off.
Just wait for this comeback. I'm gonna be like the Celtics.
The Celtics. So you're not gonna execute at the end.
Sad. Oh, come on.
Yo, just silence.
Yeah.
I need silence.
When you're sad,
Shut up. I said silence.
my name is Brad.
Shut up. I can't think.
I'm a great lad.
Sing a song with the word. Sad, man.
I want to be a dad. I don't know.
Whoa.
Bro, sad is hard, actually.
What? I'm sorry. This is really sad.
There's a song named Sad, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
By
But what are the lyrics?
It's by XXX.
XXX Tentacion.
I
I
know.
do not know the lyrics.
Sad exclamation mark.
sad, I know, yeah.
I'm sad, I know, yeah. Ooh, I said,
Yeah.
Yes,
bro.
History has been made.
Prem's
Prem
first win.
has
Hey,
just
Prem.
won
Good
his
shit, bro. Good
first
shit.
I just want to say this.
game.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Turn on your mic, bro. No one wants
Congratulations on
Appreciate
winning.
it.
No
Thank
one
you.
wants to hear you.
I
bro.
think right now.
Congratulations.
I think right now. I before this I might have been in the lead for games.
Nishka's still.
This is
easily
why,
in the lead.
Gronk-
Nishka's still easily in the lead with games.
Hey!
Oh, that's wild. That's actually
all.
disrespectful.
I told you.
I'm sorry. How many Super Bowls y'all have?
I told
That's
you.
right.
Oh my
That's
God.
right.
We're not
That's
talking
right.
about
The
this.
New York Giants.
Oh my God.
Right? Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
Hey.
What is it?
Watch him deduct points just for that.
October 30th. October 30th. We're shitting on you.
Disrespecting a man
telling
with
you
jersey
right
like
now.
that, regardless of the
That's
team.
mad.
Disrespectful.
I told him, I'm like, do not bring Gronk here. He's gonna see you lose.
Would you ever pick up Ari's hat and throw it on the ground?
Because I love the Yankees so much.
Okay, but say you didn't. Say you're a Mets fan.
If I'm a
I'm
Red
a
Sox
Red Sox
fan, yeah,
fan.
100%.
I'm a Red Sox fan.
Okay,
I'm just saying, Rishi wore the Yankees hat before this, so.
that's wild.
There's no visual evidence of me doing that.
All right, guys. Say congratulations to Prem, man. Prem
Hey,
just
first
won
win.
His first.
Thank you.
Ever
Hey, you know what this is
famous
like? This is like when
game.
Kobe won the Dude Perfect.
We need a parade.
Chandler
bro.
won the island.
Chandler on the island.
Oh
my God.
How do you feel, man? Your first win.
Feels good. It feels bittersweet because. Actually, no, it doesn't. It
How
feels
does
just sweet.
How does it
feels
feel
sweet.
to defeat one of the largest dynasties in the famous
Exactly,
Philly
and
era?
by a lot.
Oh, by a lot. I
You
was-
lost
by a lot.
pretty heavily
Dude,
here, man.
I genuinely think hello was the first. I don't think there was a single time you said a word, and hello wasn't the first time that came to my head. Like
It's
it was
alright.
so bad.
Well,
All right. Congratulations.
Hey,
You
that
did
was a
great.
good one.
thank
Well
you, Ari,
played.
for playing it fair.
Honestly, well played by
That
you
was
too.
fair.
You were close. That was very close on your
close.
part.
Good try.
I sold today.
And speaking
Bad
of
sell.
Dynasty, Rishi,
Guys-
let's end it with another famous 5. Let's go.
All right, this week's famous 5. I think I have to give tribute to the top 5 best dynasties of all time.
Let's hit it.
Guys, there's a lot of good dynasties that have come up in the last 100 years, the last century, and there's a lot of debatable ones as well. But
Genghis Khan.
my significant,
Sports dynasties. There's sports.
sports dynasty.
I was just waiting for
of
someone
all
to say that we were specifically talking about sports.
All right, my number
British
one-
Empire in India.
Alexander the Great.
At number 5,
that's a good one.
I'm gonna put the 1970s Steelers. Okay, you think about this now. They
don't
won
even know
4 out of 6 Super Bowls from 1975 to
They
1980.
reached 6 Super Bowls.
Steelers? I don't even
6.
know her.
From 1975 to 1980 something, right? They went to the playoffs in all 6 and AFC championships in all 5. They were dominant in that time frame, and they won 4 out of 6 Super Bowls. I think
Shout
they
out
deserve.
Scary Terry.
Yeah. And wait, why?
Terry Bradshaw.
Oh.
He's the one who won all.
Scary Terry is literally.
Terry McLaurin.
Yeah,
I'm
Terry
sorry.
McLaurin.
Yeah, I was thinking like.
I'm sorry.
I was mixing up the Terrys.
All right, and at number 4, tribute. I gotta wear. Can I wear half of this? Even though I'm a Red Sox fan.
Oh, as a Red Sox fan, you want to wear your.
All right,
He's not biased. He's total
Wow,
objectivity.
This,
So-
is a Red Sox fan. This is a Red Sox fan.
that's fine. Baseball is a stupid sport. Nobody watches that shit anyways.
okay.
bro.
But you still have him on your dynasty.
Okay,
It's
so we're
fine.
about to pull.
You have to give tribute to the 1950s New York Yankees. All right, 7 out of 10 World Series, and they made the World Series 9 out of 10 times
That's
in their
wild.
dynasty. You know, I think you have to give tribute to them. They were the dominant team, and they pretty much stayed dominant almost until the 2000s
Yep.
for a long time. You know. All right, and at number 3, I'm gonna have to give it to MJ. And the 1990s.
Michael Jackson. He
The
did have a
90s
great
Bulls.
run in the 90s. Man.
The 90s
Michael
Bulls.
Jackson was crazy, man. Going off of like Bad to Thriller, you know, it's a,
To
he had
Beat
a lot
It.
of-
Yeah.
a lot of good hits, man.
Just beat it. Just beat it.
If you'd said beat, that would have been good.
All right, but think about it,
Beat.
right? This is undeniably a good number 3. They got 2 consecutive streaks of winning 3 in a row, 6 championships in their time span, and they also had a season where they won 72 games as well.
And won the championship.
And won
The
the
Yeah.
96
Unlike
Bulls
the
are
Warriors.
infamous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said the 1990s Bulls.
Yeah,
but
no, I mean, it was a
And you
whole,
said
it was a
that
whole
was number
dynasty.
2?
that was my number 3.
Number 3.
Number
Wow.
2.
I think that would shock a lot of people.
Number
man,
2.
not having that.
Yeah, that's like a very high
Unfortunately,
one.
the jersey's over there, but you got to give it to the 2000s to 2010s Patriots.
2020 is low key too.
No,
No, they didn't take that much.
I don't know about
From 2000 to
Yet,
2020.
No,
we
up
will
to,
be.
like-
Oh,
we will be. We will be.
actually.
It was up until
Oh,
2018.
2018.
So I said
2018.
2010s.
Oh, sorry.
The 2010s, right? So think about it.
I thought you meant 2010. Like
6 Super Bowl wins in 18 years. We've won the AFC East 17 times, and we made the playoffs all 17 times, obviously, because we won the AFC East, right? We appeared in 9 Super Bowls, and we won 6 out of them.
Ridiculous,
And we've
yeah.
also hosted 2 of the most notable figures in the National Football
Wait, it was
League.
9
Eli
appearances?
Manning.
9 appearances.
9 appearances in 18 years?
Yes.
Wow.
That's funny.
Which for the NFL is astonishing.
Insane. That's
It's crazy.
Right? And we also honed Belichick and Brady, 2 of
That's
the most
50%.
notable figures in the NFL. I think that's an
Yeah, I've heard the
easy
well, no,
two.
yeah.
And unfortunately, though I did want to put my Patriots up at number 1,
I respect the objectivity.
I got to put the 1950s, 60s Celtics as the number
Oh,
1 dynasty
no
of all
objectivity.
time. Like
Okay.
literally no object there, right? 11 championships won in their time, bro.
Okay,
That
I
team
gotta
won
raise the
11
question.
championships.
What was
Skill
their?
level,
What was their? Was that Wilt era? Was that Wilt's era?
thought it was
Wilton, Bill
Larry's.
Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was their competition at that time?
Okay, but
There's
we're
a
talking,
reason he has 11 rings, man. Like,
Well, it's not about that. We're talking about dynasties and people who sustained winning for a
No,
long
that's fair,
period
yeah.
of time.
If you're
And
looking at
they
any-
did it the best.
You can't
They
say
did
that
the
just
best.
because they had
but would
worse
you not
competition,
argue
they
that the
weren't crazier.
Patriots then
Went through more, yes.
They also dominated
Yes,
for
yes,
a
yes.
way longer period. You had almost 20 years span there of winning. You know.
Wait,
and-
can you list your top 5 real quick? Like
From
Yeah,
one
drop-
to
drop
5.
them
1 to
with-
5.
So 1 to 5. At
Was
number
the
1, I
Celtics.
said there was the 50s, 60s Celtics. Number 2, I had my New England Patriots for the last 20 years. And then I have number 3. Bulls. I have the 90s Bulls. Number 4, I have the 1950s Yankees. Okay. And then at 5, I have the 70s Steelers. Yeah.
All right.
Those are my top 5.
The thing with me, take out the Celtics completely. I think your first, second. What was your second again?
The Patriots.
Sorry. What was your third?
The Bulls.
What was your fourth? Yankees.
The Yankees.
So I'll go 1, 2, 3. I agree. Like, take out the Celtics, and your 2, 3, 4. I'd put my 1, 2, 3.
Which is fair.
Okay. Steelers, I'd put honorable mention. Okay. I gotta put the Warriors in there. You have to. The way Steph revolutionized the game, there would be no Trae Young. There would be no players like that.
That's not a Warriors thing. That's a Steph
dynasty
thing.
It was a player.
That was a Steph thing.
No. It was a dynasty. It is very. I would call the Warriors a dynasty, but I don't think I'll put them 5. Just because
I put them 5.
Influence is not dominance as a dynasty.
How often do you hear people talking about the Warriors at this period? Like it was.
Well, it just happened. So
well, yeah, I guess that's fair.
It is big, but I don't think they've dominated the same way like that. You can argue
the Patriots have.
What's
the Patriots?
Yeah, well, that's
what would you give? What would you give them as their timeline?
But okay, what was Steelers? What was
2016 to 2022?
4 out of 6.
4 out of 6.
How many was in that? How many?
4 out of 6.
They won 4 out of 6.
4 out of 6.
Warriors.
And in all 6
4 out of 6 as well.
And in all 6 seasons.
Yeah, they were.
In all
4 out of 6 from 16 or
4
16 to
championships
22?
out of 6 years.
Warriors did not have 4 out of 6 years.
Yeah, they did.
Which years?
2015 to 20. So 4 out of 7. 2015 from.
Oh, sounds like that's a little bit worse.
Shut up, bro.
The NFL's harder. Freaking nerd, bro. The NFL's harder to go back to back to back.
It is.
That is true.
Think about it. There's one game. It's like one game on the line. Do it or die.
You're actually right. That's true.
Also, on top of that, when is the last time the Steelers have had a losing record? Like,
this past year.
Except this past year, but they consecutively
because of Tomlin,
Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, they had the most like
people are thinking of firing him. Recently.
No,
which I thought was stupid.
2
After all he's done,
2 years ago, but I mean that was stupid.
I'm actually really excited for them this year. I think they're gonna play phenomenal. You know, the emergence of Deontay Johnson, George Pickens.
I think there's one. If you get rid of the Celtics, I'll have the Steelers in there. Maybe the Warriors at 5. Steelers, I understand. I agree with you. Then I'd put them at 4. At 5, there have to either the Warriors or.
I can't put the Warriors up there, man. Just
Warriors.
Wait, hold up. Warriors only had 4 wins.
4 rings
from 15 to 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was only 4. They made it to.
He said 4 to 7.
Oh, they said 5.
No, and or the Spurs dynasty.
No, that was way too short-lived. It was way too
I will say though, they made it.
That was way too short-lived.
Dynasty is about longevity and dominance,
which is why I think the Patriots have to be 1 because
Spurs
out of everyone
won 5,
you mentioned,
5 in like 10 years.
Which Spurs team are you talking about?
Like the pop years with Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Tim Duncan.
They did 5
They
and
won
10?
5
Ginobili,
chips, bro. Ginobili, Parker, and Duncan. They won 5.
They did win a lot.
Spurs it's just they're in a small market. No one gives a fuck.
I was just gonna say that I had them at 6, actually. And
Okay.
then I had the Warriors at 7.
That's respectable.
So
okay. So then, all right. So we're basically okay. I'd give this a B plus.
We're not doing B. Do numbers.
Numbers now.
Okay.
Out of 10, right? We got out of 10.
I'll give it a 7.5.
That does not match up your line.
Yeah, you were saying it's way lower.
To not even include his 1 on your 5
What's
is
up?
big. His 1 is not even on your 5.
Yeah, but everything else is basically the same. It
No,
just gets split up.
I know, but the 1 has like a big weight to it. Man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a 7.5, or else it'd be a 9.
Okay.
Yeah. Or a
Every
9.5.
single-
It was almost perfect, otherwise. Because
Yeah.
even our honorable mentions were like almost the same.
That's true.
That's
That's
fair.
true.
I still think I'd put the Celtics up there. They were like the most dominant.
Because you know
team
what
of
else?
that time.
It was before the NBA and ABA, I think, merged. Which is a huge thing. Huge
It
deal.
was, but we're talking about the specifics of dynasty, longevity, and dominance, which is why I'd put them at number 1.
But
dominance is a
again,
huge factor of it.
It's
Yeah,
competition,
you
right?
have to look at the competition, which again, that's why I would put Patriots 1. I agree.
Patriots. I think Patriots are like.
But here's the thing:
undisputed
we
one.
talk about competition, but at the same time, you also talk about their skill level as well. Would they be able to play in today's game?
No, you
that's
can't do that
at all.
If you do that with Celtics,
You're putting them in their era.
Listen,
That's the whole point.
What I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is that the NBA players are all together are at a place here now. And in the 50s and 60s, they were all here.
No, they
and
weren't.
maybe
Yeah,
Russell
they
and
were.
Chamberlain were way
maybe
higher.
here and here. You know, like I'm just trying to show
They
you
were
they're
lower.
lower and lower, bro.
if you
They
put
were
those,
here and here. They were here and here, man. Come on.
Like, I'm not trying to
your hands too low.
I'm saying that maybe they were the top.
Raise it up a little bit, man.
Bump it up, man. Bump it up. All right, they would. Will was the top of his class there, but
Valedictorian. Ari, you're never gonna be valedictorian, bro.
Bro, holy!
off, bro.
Oh my
Get
god.
off him right now, for real. Yo,
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
I won that game, right? I won that game. He lost.
Rishi won that game.
No. Damn it. Oh my god.
All right, I still get 7.5. Ari, what'd you say?
I would agree with 7. I think here.
What'd you say?
Damn, bro. You gotta give it a
I'll
higher
go,
rating.
here's the thing. I know the number 1 spot holds weight, but I think the overall list holds more weight than that number 1 spot. So I'll even say like as high as an 8 or 7.5.
Listen, I'd put 1 and 2
7.5.
interchangeably. That's the
I
difference.
know. I think to
one
me
and two
it's
are
the fact that
interchangeable.
if someone's 1 is not even in the 5, that's just a huge.
And also the thing is like a lot
the
of
fact
people.
the rest of it helps it.
Like, okay, I understand Lakers and Celtics rivalry, and like Lakers are gonna obviously think they're better than Celtics, but like there's a very like strong argument that Lakers like they're tied, but like all of Lakers championships have been after the merger. Most of Celtics championships have been before the merger. If you really think about it.
Then I think you're talking franchise because I wouldn't associate Lakers as necessarily
about
always
dynasty,
one
period of
period.
time.
Like over time as a franchise.
No, but my point is
Lakers
like those,
100%,
but those
yeah.
11 were during the dynasty, which is why I'm saying that.
Okay.
Yeah. But and also one more dynasty to bring up: Alabama college football.
Alabama. There's also
College is a weird.
But for football, there you could
We were
easily
just
have a
talking
For
dynasty.
football, it's a little bit better.
LA.
With
Basketball, you
it's
can't.
because they
Yeah.
change every year. I don't really like.
there's
the
also
LA
one and
thing.
done.
Connecticut's women basketball as well. They
Oh,
were a
yeah, that's
dynasty for a while as well.
Ari, what's up?
All right, what's up with Connecticut's
Why'd
women's
you
basketball
smirk,
and you?
What?
I want you to look the camera in the eye and explain what that was about.
What was that
Saying,
about?
like, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, okay.
What was that sleek smile about?
Yeah, it's like a smell there.
I can't help it, man. If I just sleek like that, man, I don't know.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, there is.
All right. Well,
All
that
right.
was
Yeah.
good.
Damn, bro.
That was half.
Okay, you know what? I'll take a
Good
7.5, and I think that's a good way to end off the episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in every week for the undeniable support. Please make sure to continue watching. Make sure to continue watching our videos. Check out our TikToks, our Instagrams, our YouTube. We have daily content going now, and make sure to keep watching all our videos, bro. Give us that, smash that like button. That's all I gotta say. You know, I feel like a YouTuber saying that. Say, guys, smash that like button. All right.
I mean, we technically
We are YouTubers.
We are YouTubers.
Peace out. Peace.